Check. And today is Monday, the 20th of February, and this is my yoga practice. Starting off with a short forward fold. Today's 20th, right? So, right shoulder to the camera. Some space between the vertebrae. Especially for the low back and the neck. There we go. Yeah, I was feeling that there was going to be a pop in the low back, so I just had to kind of tease it out a little bit. Alright. Upward facing dog. A work day, so maybe a little bit shorter practice today as compared to yesterday. And relax into upward facing dog. Actually, this is down dog, right? We'll get an upward facing dog in a moment. And just relax. There we go. Nice profile of the camera. And relax the ankles. 15 seconds, and we'll transition. All right. Popping the right knee, that's about it. Right big toe and the right knee. All right, transition to upward facing dog. The awesome, cool, super awesome double plus transition. So elbows to the rib cage, arch the spine a hair, levitate, and extend. And then relax in the upward facing dog. Yeah. And as I walk forward, my hands get a little further apart. So I have to keep them close together to help keep the elbows on the rib cage instead of pressing into the abdomen. And that is a super intense pose. That is really cool. Oddly enough, doing that seems to help the low back get into place as well. So it seems like in the days that I've been doing that transition and holding it for a few seconds, as soon as I get into my upward facing dog, the low back doesn't need as much time to get into upward facing dog. So that's kind of cool. And relax. Feel the wrists, feel the low back a little bit. And that is that. Alright, very cool. And next up, wheel pose. Yay, wheel pose. Starting with fish pose. So from here, grab the thighs, crown of the head to the earth. Legs together, legs up, hands up. There we go. Nice, beautiful fish pose. And then transition to wheel pose. From fish to wheel. There we go. That's that. Me and my shadow. Oh yeah. And just relax. just keep breathing. I think that's it for today for that. Alright, next up. Next up is fourfold. I'm not doing the half pigeons today. And relax. Body, heels, balls of the toe, ankles together. Ankles may or may not touch. If they do touch, they want to touch very, very lightly. And relax. Man parts just didn't feel right. Because for this, they gotta go below the legs. It's not always easy to get them to slide in and out to the right spot between the legs. Another 30 seconds. Let's stick the hands under the feet. Hamstrings are feeling tighter today than they usually do. Or at least more sensitive today. Everything's relative, right? Oh, look at that. Good viewer. SMB. Awesome stuff. I think I remember your name from before. Cool stuff. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for watching. And I'm now into the big stuff. And I'm thinking today I might just kind of go straight into it. So next up, hip opener. Today's the 20th, so yeah, let's just go straight into the foot behind the head. Yeah. For some reason, the legs today are more sensitive than they have been in the past few days. Maybe I went to sleep too late last night. Maybe that's an issue. Because the right thigh is really freaking out. Which it always does, right? But I don't always feel it as much. It's a nice, big, massive stretch of the right thigh. And relax. Yeah, more more of a quieter practice today so that I can focus on feeling the body. Just feel the sensations in the body. So when I'm talking, I'm still concentrating a little bit, but it splits my attention, right? When I'm not talking, I can actually focus a little bit more on the body. So, quieter practice today. Another 48 seconds. Just count the exhales. And that is that. I actually got up to 8 exhales when I said start counting the exhales. So 48 seconds. Took about 8 exhales, so it's about 6 seconds per breath. Hey, look at that. Ben can count and Ben can do math. Very cool. Alright, so that's that. Start the next side. Release and articulate the spine a little bit. We start the other side about 2:45, so start this side at about 2:45. Say it's not as easy to relax today. For some reason the body's just feeling a little more sensitive today than it normally than it's felt the past couple days. And relax. Feel the breath flow in and out of the body. Give it a minute, more or less. And again, just count the exhales. said count the exhales. That was about 68 seconds left, 70 seconds. I took about 10 breaths. So on that side, I was breathing at about 7 seconds per breath. So a little longer, I guess, per breath on that side. All right. So next up, hamstrings. All right. So that's at first, the 20th. Relax the low back and the hamstring. Right side, it's always a little bit easier. Open up. Alright, and then reach it out. Gotta get the man parts in a good spot. Yeah, for this, there's never really a good spot. There's better spots than others. And look at that. The right side is pretty open today for this pose. Got there fairly easily. And relax. A lot of sensation on the left shoulder. Shirt feels kind of tight around the left shoulder. And when I start to relax the left shoulder muscles, they feel really tight. So I have to be careful how much I relax the left shoulder. Feel the breath flow in and out. Another 40 seconds. 44 seconds. Equal parts inhale and exhale. Finally, where I can relax the left shoulder. And that's that. Alright. Other side. Legs back together. Left side. Janushirasana. Relax the low back. Allow the low back to curve. Relax the left hamstring. Tighter as its usual. Open up. Reach over. Articulate the spine. Neck, the spine, watch out for the low back, pelvis. See the other side quite a bit slower than the other side. And it's mostly the pelvis that is the limiting factor. that's it for that side. Really cool stretch. That stretch is awesome. When you can get there. And I've only started doing that stretch for the past couple months, right? Granted, I had enough flexibility to pretty much do it when I first tried it. But that's cool, right? Because I was doing lots of Janushirsasana, just pure hamstring. And I think if you can get the pure hamstring, get your forehead all the way down to the earth, on just a regular Janushirsasana, you should be able to get that sideways stretch. There we go. Can't quite reach the toes today. And relax. First. Left hand to the left scapula. Try to get the fingertips up to the neck, towards the neck. And relax. When I relax, it seems like the rib cage kind of rolls over a little bit. And actually increases the stretch on the right shoulder. So I have to be careful with that. Make sure it's the right amount of sensation on the right shoulder. Plus, while I'm holding this for about a minute, so I gotta be sure to remember. And that's that for that side. Go. Other side. Reach the right hand to the right scapula. So the question is, has there been any growth in this? Feels like oddly enough, it feels like I'm like one vertebrae lower. The right fingertips are like one vertebrae lower on the spine as compared to the left. So have it grown? I don't know, but still plenty of room for growth. And then relax the muscles and then feel the sensation in the right shoulder as you relax. That for that pose. Final pose. Alright, we made it. We climbed the mountain. Almost. One last pose. The capstone. And we'll do a yogi squat, crow pose, handstand. All together, right? Hey, yogi squat. Look at that. Forearms parallel to the earth. Feet comfortably, right? So can rock up onto the heels, get the toes kind of pointed the same direction as the knees, more or less, but comfortable, right? Hands down, about shoulder width, hips up, and then shin to upper arm, or knees to armpits, kind of the same. Feet come together a little bit, and then hips up. Legs open. Oh, come on. Come on, we can do that. Not happening today, huh? No, it is not happening today. No balance today. Yeah, so yesterday I was lifting 30-pound dumbbells up, and that really taxed the shoulders, and I guess the body has to relearn how to balance itself after doing that. So, in any case, that is my practice for today. And my viewer, Biz and B, you're awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it today. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Enjoy your day and take care.